The great news is, as a result of the campaigns that we've been running in Colorado already, 88% of teens and young adults now see great risk in trying meth. That's significantly up for me. Teens are also giving us input about this meth project in our advertising campaign. 94% of teens say that the advertisements they see help them understand that meth is dangerous to try even once. And 89% of teens say the ads will make them less likely to try meth. But we got to continue to work together. There's no question, if we attack this problem from a law enforcement perspective, from a treatment perspective, and from a prevention perspective, like we're doing with the meth campaign, we can drive this drug from our state.
The ads and the survey findings that Attorney General Suthers spoke about reflect what we see every day. Here in Mesa County, we have several different levels of enforcement that we can engage in to try to deal with this problem. And it starts with our patrol people, the SROs that you see in your hallway. From our patrol division up to street crimes units that we specifically created, both the Grand Junction Police Department and the Mesa County Sheriff's Office, to try to target the people that are offending the worst and spreading the most of this filth around our county. And then to our local drug task force level, and then the federal drug task force level. 60% of our prison inmates started using drugs as a teenager. When they first used meth, their average age was 19 years old. They never thought they would end up in jail. And at any given time, there's about 400 inmates in the Mesa County Jail. And we have about 9,000 new bookings and releases every year. So what that essentially means is it's not the same 400 people in jail every day. With 9,000 people, it's a revolving door. There's probably about 500 to 600 people in this auditorium today. So purely statistically, if you look at it from that standpoint, some of you are going to end up in the Mesa County Jail someday. Look, Colorado is making great strides thanks to the efforts of law enforcement, treatment, and prevention. In Mesa County, because we have these different levels of enforcement and a great DA's office who really helps drive us and do what we do and make sure that the worst of the worst go to prison and the people that need help go to the treatment center. We've seen a 12% drop in meth arrests. Unfortunately, as the Attorney General said, meth is still easy to get. So our job in law enforcement is to find and shut down those dealers and try to intervene so that this problem does not continue to be a problem in our community. It still accounts for 60% of all of our drug arrests and drug cases that go into the criminal justice system. So we know that it's a fight that we must continue to fight. And I hope you really take this into account today. And I hope someday that I'm not sitting with you looking through a window or looking through a chow door and saying and hearing you say, I'm really surprised that this happened to me. Please don't let it happen to you. And we really need your help to keep our community safe and keep us from having to spend more and more resources on this awful problem.